maybe is it so what's the word? I will use the word important, or maybe how bad it is that is it more important? Is he more important than the people that died during the election? Those people that died during the election, are they going to come back to us? The people that were killed during the election, are they going to come back to us? This man has done he has done his part during the election. Kudos to him. As in, all car, they come out cap, and they smell it to be in there. Now we are talking about 2027. We don't know. He might decide to come back from APC back to LP. Because nobody will still hold up. Nobody go hold up. I don't feel bad for whatever. I really don't feel bad for him. Seriously. He did what he wanted to do. He's a businessman. Sarah talked about politics. We not enjoy politics. See, anyway, when they pay you, as at this moment, go for where they pay you. And that's the truth. Now he did, I think he campaigned, or he came up with those people that wanted to become the chairman of LP, because I saw his name, and I really wanted him to become that chairman of LP. Like, truly wanted. I think Dr. AI opened the space, and we talked about it. I really wanted him to become the chairman of LP. Maybe he might change something. But at the end of the day, he wasn't. Maybe from there, if he becomes chairman of it, from then we'll start to gather, maybe they collect back his money, or maybe something just to recover back everything he has spent so far. This is just my thoughts, right? But my point is, him decamping to APC, I don't understand. How does it affect anybody? We are not 2027 election. We are not even preparing for it now. If so, they prepare for 2027 election. If on they decamp, oh, okay, fine. But at this moment, we're talking about protests, peaceful protests. He has decamped. He has his own reasons for decamping. For me, he has done his bidding. He has done every good thing he needs to do. We really appreciate him, truly. Make him go for where go pay. No wahala, no feelings hurt. For me personally. But can we face the truth? Let's face what is in front of us, which is the 2027 election. That's if we are serious about it.
Under LP that is not organized, under LP that is so disorganized, that this is the main issue here.
Fanny, I don't know if you are hearing Igbo. What
I hear Igbo under LP that is so messed up.
Speak English, not Igbo, please.
Exactly. So he must have his reason for the campaign. But let's not be deterred by it. That's my bottom line. Let's not be deterred by it. Thank you.
We have tried to infiltrate LP to do something right. They're not letting us. Like, they're not doing the right thing either. So what should we do? It must be the major problem.
All right, Nata, thank you very much. Please, I will be dropping people down and bring people up so people can also speak. GRV, no put hand for my eye. I beg.
Equity, man, give one a space, I beg, because this guy no one answer my question. Man, go down.
Kathy, thank you very much. You don't try. When
Mama has been here for a while.
Plenty snakes.
Who are here?
Plenty snakes are here. These LP people, you people need to open your eyes. Plenty snakes are here with you guys.
Can I speak and go to bed, please?
Mr. Yusuf, people there don't know how to jump.
Equity, my phone.
When people want, they know people. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay.
I know those who come in the community.
My phone.
Jonathan, I beg, hold on, please. I beg, I carry general code of us. Or harm's day since patiently. Beg, Jonathan, make him speak. Then you come to harm's. And it's never talk at all. Then after harm's come to A. So, then proceed from there. I beg.
Perfect, you're breaking out.
You say Ohams after you see
Jaruvi or Hams, then Yusuf, then you continue from there. I beg.
Okay.
And please, if your phone gets 20 or 30% battery, I beg, just go sleep.
yes, or use hashtag. Just use hashtag.
Yes.
You go sleep. Tomorrow you go see the reply for hashtag.
Oh, chimneys, oh my God. And please, guys, on Saturday, if you know, say you collect money for LP, I beg, no enter my space on Saturday. The don't send me some DMs. I'm not going to talk anything because my sleep, I don't go sleep now because as if I am dreaming. So when I wake up, I will read all the messages. If you say you collect money from LP, no matter who you be, I beg, no enter my space on Saturday. And if they call your name to make you go vex, and take what beg you. And so of my way donate 1 million, 4 million, 10 million, 15 million. I beg. We're gonna put. It's not time for you guys to put up your pictures and the donation receipt. No could see them. But don't use million of pesos on this app too much. It's now time for all of you now. We're going to bring out all those 20 million, 40 million, whatever you're going to donate. No could see them beg. And to those who are donating them too, I take God beg on them. And now I'm calling on everybody with the talk say I be supporter or whatever. And they give me 2 million, they give me 5 million, they give me 20 million. I be APC spy, APC, I be stooge. I beg, I'm giving you guys now between now and Friday to submit all the transactions. If I have ever collected even 5 naira from anybody, be it APC, PDP, NMPP, Show Rest Party, even Spitalities Party, I beg, you can come forward with evidence because I am not ready for all of you. So that evidence when I still not get, come forward and bring all those evidence. All those receipts when I still not get, I take money or they pay me. Because if you don't, I will then retaliate. I repeat, all of my ways here now go talk to MP, STI, BBC, this one, they threaten me. You will say your family member they for Italy, they do a show, they send you money, they talk to me. Are you mad? They pay me 200,000 to hold space. You will say your mad do a show for Spain, they can't deport them, come back to lives. You are there talking to me.
Stop.
No. All of them will talk say I they collect money from APC or APC students.
Why they call their family member now?
No. They should please. They should please bring them. Even on Saturday.
Family member.
After online, we'll come with physical. Till then.
Okay.
GRV. Good night, bro. GRV, say your battery remains 2%. Okay, take 3 minutes now. Your battery not die.
Good morning. Thank you so much. Good morning. You see, imperfect. Dear fellow obedience on this space, I want to say something. And I think it is time we need to be telling ourselves the truth. You understand? This is probably, let me say, this is politics, not the church. You understand? Obedience, they are not doing church, they are doing politics to get into power to fix the country. But it's high time we tell ourselves the truth. Sarah Ibrahim, ma, you know I respect you so much. I think when we were talking with Chigozie on this same space, we said, Chigozie, you must appreciate somebody. Whether they support you or in any form, you said you must appreciate. And it's very, now look, it is high time that we, as obedience, we need to call our, probably outside Twitter space, whether not Zoom, to settle our problem. There is a problem, but I don't know why you people are running away from problem. And when the problem hits, we will come on Twitter to be tracking somebody. You see, the Balami, we cannot drag Balami. Trust my country, he worked. Some people are now saying probably because he did not win or he did not become the chairman of LP. Look, all of us condemned what happened in LP. All of us condemn what happened in LP. Now, Mr. Akin, you are my very elderly respected somebody because I know you worked in this Lagos. The victory we got in Lagos, it was not achieved by most. I think if some of us were most, by some people are calling some people most, we wouldn't have gotten the victory we got in Lagos. And Lagos, no game. The Lagos, I wait somebody presidential candidate from me. I don't, sometimes when we talk, presidential candidate from Lagos, former governor of Lagos, but he lose in Lagos. We win in Lagos. It was not Twitter, whatever. I could remember when we were sitting for fun. in this same European movement in Lagos, some people on Twitter will say Lagos can form themselves. When people were in this same Lagos, first thing I do is one-on-one, no be Twitter, but I know Twitter did their own part. You say, I don't know where we are. See, bros, some people, no, it wasn't on Twitter. To face Bola in this Lagos, it wasn't Twitter talk. To face his boys in this Lagos, it wasn't a Twitter talk. Former Lagos governor, presidential candidate, claiming him from Lagos State, but we won it. It wasn't Twitter talk, it was face-to-face war. Could remember when this same Akemi and Akendi could remember at Ekpe, they were shooting at us at Ekpe. That best them said, if I leave Ekpe alive, I will never do politics in my life again. But yeah, I'm still doing Ekpe. It wasn't Twitter. But if we will still continue to be running away from our problem, and I think we continue to be complaining, we know there's a problem, and all of us here we were studying the Balami, condemning everything LPD. It would have been better that Balami contested wherever he has interest. Like some of you have put it, he has interest from the Labour Party chairman. There was, we were given a chance to even contest in the party chairmanship or the party leadership. Actually, you said we would have gotten Labour Party card, all of us for flood, enter the Labour Party card. What did Labour Party finally say when it comes to convention? He said, if you are not so particularly old in the party, you don't have the say. So it means that if you would have gotten the party membership card, then we would now, none of us were able to speak on. That would have been the biggest betrayal ever. You say, let us form obedient movement structure. But what is happening? Look, disobedience. It is time we need to take our meeting, our problem, probably outside Twitter space, to whether now Zoom, where we could tell ourselves the hard truth. Our principal must be there too. My brother, you see Balami, I joined this movement to God of my make God punish me if I'm lying. Nobody give me shit death. All what I'm doing voluntary like they all started. I use my money to also do what I did. Do you understand? Nobody give me a dime. I'm not being paid. PR, I'm not being paid. I'm working with the one where he's not paying me. Look, do you understand? Let me even put it out there. But I know some people, today we are talking about, somebody say media strategy, media budget. I never derived media budget for anybody. I know people are collecting money from media, whatever. So we cannot be coming on Twitter and be when somebody will say something, and sometimes it's as if people are scared of saying the truth. And for what now? Bro, some of them have been no come here, they call it. Now, some of them have never touched now. Some of them never say that they want to follow talk. Then some of them never collect bottle. Although would have hear gun sound before. So no be Twitter. Maybe people they come to Twitter say, whether I see people they jack at me. Bros, it works physically. I just hear Morris now. Morris, he works. I say, Morris, look, if we don't address this thing, so again we come, maybe you don't see somebody talk, they will come and say you did not contribute anything for this movement. Meanwhile, you hear physically doing it. Bros, Lagos will be win for this big movement. Lagos will be Abuja, Lagos will be anywhere. And you can't come. So when you come to this, same, so whether you come out, come here, come to know, or whether you get to that, I don't get to that, you will report. It's not for Lagos. So look, you did this, you put on Twitter, you whatever. Let's go. What I'm coming up here today is that there is a problem, and we must acknowledge that there is a problem. Stop being hypocrite. Let us go whether on Zoom and go and solve our problem. Our principal must be involved. Peter Obi must be involved. We must solve the problem. Let us not come to that and be calling ourselves out because for me now the thing is getting somehow.
All right, yeah.
I was speaking with your hand, so it's getting somehow. We must address it. Everything there is a problem, and we must address it. You see, Balami leading because there is a problem. You see, other people leading because there is a problem, and we can no longer be keeping it.
Thank you.
Now, sir, let me tell you where I
am. Please, round up in a minute.
Let's give him some time.
Yes, please. Let me tell you where I come from. Before I joined the LP and the PM movement, I was an APC member. I was still Luga. But then, I saw a small party who claimed to be sense and that. What happened in the APC was so dubious and and everything. I mean, one of us want the APC membership card, we scatter everything on the join LP, thinking there will be difference. So I'm joining LP now, and there's no difference. So don't you think that if I was to get what APC did, I was getting coming to LP, I still was. Don't you think that I can go back? But now I just used to be obedient and not LP. I'm obedient, I don't know, I'm a can't member. But what LP is criminal. We must tell ourselves the truth. Stop deceiving people. We must tell ourselves the truth. Stop tracking people that work. Now, first, thank God for my life that I'm alive. You know, come to that to make noise. Somebody will say, well, where you from now? Where you go? Some of you, where you go? Did you vote? Did you vote and follow the vote that we were shouting on Twitter? Vote and stand and support the vote. Follow it to the state collection. Did you follow it? When you're eating at an important for the content, I was always asking that every day.
Can we go now?
Jeremy, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Let us try and solve our problem at the background very well so that people will come people.
Jeremy, no sleep here though. Just stay listener session. Okay, Jeremy, thank you. Sarah, I'll come to you. Okay, just please, you don't mind, just give me a minute. Ohams, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, go ahead. After you, Yusuf, then we'll go to Sarah.
Okay, thank you very much. Greetings to everyone. Much respect to everybody that's continued to remain committed for our mission, which is the new Nigeria. Greetings to Aki, greetings to everybody. So I want to start with the fact that we need to approach politics more maturely, and I've always been saying this. A lot of us see maybe you see us people on Twitter, you think maybe we've not done politics before. And one thing I've noticed is that I think, and this is not, I don't have facts, but from the things I see, from the way I see things turn out on Twitter, basically, the obedient community on Twitter, I just want to think that a lot of obedience that are in politics now have never been in politics at the grassroots. Maybe most of us have just done politics on Twitter online. We really not handle politics, because if a lot of us have handled politics, we will approach this a lot differently. I see the way we approach things, and so that's I'm just wondering, because it's the only thing that makes sense to me. And even if you've not done politics at the grassroots before, right? Maybe you've held leadership positions, maybe in your church, maybe in your school at the SUG level, and things like maybe I don't know, because the way we approach leadership or politics here and issues so brash, so I really don't know, and I'm thinking it's an issue, right? Then secondly, we are neither idealistic nor practical. And that's a problem. And if anybody that knows that that's a very long time, the way we approach this to the movement has not been the best. We are not idealistic in the sense that we don't have principles that actually guide us. The principles twist and change depending on the mood of the person that has the loudest voice, right? If anybody is shouting now and has followers, he's the one that dictates what the idea of the all what the principles of the party is. Tomorrow, that principle can change. And I'll give us examples. We have people say, one guy came once, it was the House of Rep member, whatever, PDP, from Delta State, and he was telling us that he's obedient for PDP, that he's supporting PDP, and he's in PDP. And all of us were excited. We are very happy. And then, because it came to a point when people that were obedient decided to support PDP, it became a problem. But, you know, these are actually the same things. Someone in PDP supported PDP, and we clap for you. Someone in obedient person supporting PDP, and then it became an issue. And I'm not trying to justify anything here. I'm just saying we need to really look at things differently, because we are not maintaining one ideology. The ideology that we are pushing is not clear. Nobody knows what we are doing. What we are, if you ask me, the idea behind the obedient movement is really Victor Obi's presidency, and that is the only thing that makes sense, because everything twists and turns to favor the fact or the objective of making Victor Obi the president. That is the only thing that has been consistent in whatever we've done as the obedient movement, is that every single thing twists and turns in favor of positioning Obi to become the president. And if that is the ideology of the movement, what I want to let us know that it's not strong enough. What we are faced with in Nigeria is bigger than any human being, it's bigger than any person. So if If the movement is built around a person, then it can't stand. Movements are built around ideologies. Movements are built around principles. If you build a movement, no matter how saintly the person is, no matter how perfect the person is, no matter how outstanding that person is, if a movement is built around him, it will never stand. It will never achieve its aim. The movement should be built around ideologies. Why? Because human beings are fallible. Human beings can even die. And if anything happens, if that movement is built around that person, the movement is terminated. It's not going to survive. It's not going to survive once that person is out of the picture, right? The movement dies. So if you want a movement that can actually give us the new Nigeria we are looking for, it should be built around ideas and principles that should be upheld above every single interest. And no interest should supersede those ideologies or those principles. Those are movements that last. Those are movements that actually achieve goals. Those are movements that actually become fruitful. And one more thing I would like to say is that, and this one I'm also observed, right? A lot of people, once I got JRB, I was talking about, in Lagos, we organized ourselves. Whenever I'm speaking with obedience from Lagos, especially those we work with, because we have a group, and Aki was in that group. So when people come and call him a mood, sometimes I just want to smile, I just want to laugh. Aki was awake till 1 a.m. that day. I sent my dispatch rider to Lekki to pick up cards from Aki, right? We ran Shomolu. I didn't come on Twitter to ask for money. We raised our money ourselves. We delivered Shomolu. So whenever I hear people saying all these things, sometimes we just get it. The only reason we didn't win Lagos was that we didn't have security. We would have won Lagos. And I don't want to go into all that stuff, but let's just move on. So the whole issue with Balami, there are things that I think I won't speak on his behalf, right? I won't speak on his behalf. And I'm being very careful here. But all I can tell you guys is that whatever it is Balami has stated as his reasons may not necessarily be his reasons. There are official reasons that people can see and move on. There might be, there most likely will be more. Right? And I also want to give us do you people left also, right? Balami has left also. And this it must be there. It must be there. No. We should also ask, why are people close to him that worked with him, that did everything with him? Why are they giving him? Is there a problem? We should begin to ask these hard questions. Let's not worship human beings. Pio is a great man. Till tomorrow I will respect him with everything I have. But we should be objective, to be able to look and say, okay, this guy left people, this guy left people. Okay, Pio, why are people leaving you? If you ask some people that work so hard for people, because I know them, I don't speak carelessly. I know people that work very hard for people. We know ourselves, right? And if you speak with them, a lot of them will not be as passionate as they used to be before. We should begin to ask questions why. Is there a problem somewhere? And not just saying, yeah, but you have collected money, there's corn in your pocket. These are very childish ways to address real life issues that are facing us as a movement that can actually destroy the whole movement. If you are not careful, start with, if you ask me for solutions, but I like solutions, right? The first thing I will say is let's sit down and define the bigger movement. What is it? What are the principles? What are the ideologies that we are running on? If it is surrounded around, if it is only for people, then I can assure you that it is not strong enough to deal with the establishment that we are facing at the moment. But if you have strong ideologies that are standing, that are just, that are equitable, that are fair, and that are strong enough to galvanize the whole Nigeria around the globe, we will get what we want. Lastly, I'll speak to the upcoming protest, and which is why I'm really pained, because this whole Balami's movement, the timing is very bad, it's disastrous. Because what it has done now is that it has really quenched morale, it has really deepened morale. But what again, if we have things that are built around ideologies, then human beings should not no human being should be strong enough to shake whatever it is that we're doing. So we will need to begin to ask ourselves why we wanted to protest. Is it because of APC or is it because of bad governance? Does Balami being with APC change the fact that APC has not delivered good governance?
Sorry, nothing concerns Balami and protest. Just leave that talk.
Fine, thank you. Thank you very much. That's what you think, but I'm only trying to speak
round up.
what people are thinking.
Please, guys, once I reach there,
all right, so I'm rounding
to round up.
up. So on that basis, it shouldn't affect, it shouldn't kill morale. Everybody should remain focused, and let's deal with the things that are important to us, and let's not get ourselves distracted by things that do not necessarily affect why we are here. Thank you very much.
Hey, all right, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Mr. Yusuf, after you, I will have Yefo go towards the direction of the women. So, Elijah, see you. Omar, see you. After Mr. Yusuf, we'll go to Sarah, go to Omar, then come to Elijah, and then Justice Kolodi, and then Dr. Stina. Mr. Yusuf, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Confirm if you can hear me, please.
Yeah, you're very well, sir. Go ahead.
All right. Good evening, everybody. It's nice listening to great minds speak this night, and a part of me is happy for what is happening now, because at least I'm beginning to hear people from the obedient movement speak reasonably and speak in perspective, other than just bearing emotions or going in a path or direction that suits everybody's ideology personally. Thank you, Ohams, for that beautiful submission, because we are failing to ask some questions. And like he said, the obedient movement, it has always frustrated us, we that are on the ground, to do some communications, because when you bring up your result from the grassroots to come and present before the obedient, especially those on Twitter, the response you get is so dampening and demoralizing. You may come with an ideology that the people in the grassroots believe is detrimental to the movement, and you get people telling you that if they no go do it, then they go abeg. It's not your personal business. Even your personal business, you persuade customers, and in politics, you must learn to be persuasive as well. But in the obedient movement, it hasn't been so. And I must be factual. The primary reason I'm still in the obedient movement is because I have not seen somebody with more integrity than Peter Obi so far, and that's why I'm clinging to him. And so that is that for that. However, I have strong people who have structures currently in other political parties that I have been working to convince to come over to the obedient movement. But the most recent one I remember, when Ohams was speaking, I flashed back and said, oh, so this is actually a reality. Although I debated it that day, but now I think I want to review my mind again, whereby the guy is so much bent on no, we're making big mistakes. Why is everything so centered around Peter Obi only? It is scaring other people away. It makes other people feel useless. And then I will connect it to a meeting I just had this night. That's why I'm still awake. By the way, I just finished a meeting this 1 o'clock before I requested the mic. So I was on a meeting, a physical meeting with one wealthy man here in Sokoto, who we have tried and spoken to very much, and he wants to come into the party. And if that man alone joins Labour Party, it's going to be a major turnaround, because it's this kind of person that have voice on a massive level. So, but all these crises with the Labour Party is becoming a big issue for him, and that's what we're discussing today. And then another point is this. Personally, I understand that the Labour Party actually did so much scamming during the 2023 election. So loopholes are left. That is why you see me, if you check my TL, I am working as if it is campaign season. Because some places that we thought the Labour Party were covering, they did nothing.
I can boldly tell you that Labour Party Sokoto today, if they need something, if they need people, they will have to put a call to me. That means they never worked. They don't even have real members. They just misbehave. So it's quite annoying. And then I won't want to open so many can of worms, but I would spit this one out. The fact that Peter Obi is surrounded with these men is dangerous. But even when I try to speak up, they will say, wait, it will spoil our name, it will spoil our name, and this and that. These guys, most of them, I won't call names, but when the time comes, I will call names. When they come to Sokoto, when Peter Obi wants to leave and say, oh, okay, for the cars that escorted us, please take 500,000 and fuel them. These men will brazenly, openly give 200,000 and instruct everybody to get out and not even speak anything. Make sure that Peter Obi don't hear about it. And what have you? That came numerous times, and these guys that surround that will do the same thing. So what were we actually building? But nobody was actually listening. So speaking about Balami, Balami is just a small speck. It's just a peck in the whole of the issue. It's actually a small, very tiny thing or a person within the whole. It's a big system where we are supposed to be fighting now. And then instead of blaming Balami, which he has stated clearly, I have read his tweet. This is the reason he is leaving. But people are still asking, why is he leaving? No, he stated it clearly. And whether power tussle or not, all of us know what is happening. So, which way forward? If I go to the villages these days, I am finding it difficult to speak about Labour Party because I am not even certain if Peter Obi will still contest under Labour Party. So I am just building a network with the Northern Advocates for Good Governance. I'm promising them I will tell them our direction soon. So you understand how bad this is. And then we should value our own, please. No matter how small, we should value our own. Look, I can tell you boldly that APC, PDP is putting so much on the table. I know how many times I held meeting with PDP. They called countless times during campaign. Did you come? They call me on phone, I go and I'll tell them, hey, I have a big task. And some weeks to election, when they got some people within us, among the obedient movement, those people have nobody to present, so they call me to come and partner with them. I told them, no, I actually know I have no stake in the state. And this is my direct response, being honest between man and God. I said I have no stake in the state because the LP candidate in the state has never gone out to campaign. He don't even care because he knows it. I don't know. He don't care. So since I don't have a stake in the state, let us do this. Let us do a rationing. Let us share the votes. Presidential election is coming first. Give me a percentage of your votes. Then, when gubernatorial comes, I give you 100%. But because these obedience were bent on getting money, they went ahead, they sidelined me, they say, this guy is just too this or wasabi and that. It backfired on them because we later discussed it and we expelled them. But these are things that we should understand, that these guys are paying heavy amounts of money to buy guys over. But here within, we are not even valued. You will be somewhere like this. They will eat it. See, the kind of annoying things I see within the obedient movement, if not because of focus, I will simply just back out. See, I will say lastly, I have a business I'm running. I will close this business and go out for the obedient movement. Sometimes I'll leave apprentice, which is very bad. or leave my workers, which they will steal my money and go out to go and do obedient worker. Sometimes for a whole week, my shop will not see me. And then you come back, you are expecting something reasonable from the obedient movement. Just enter Twitter, you just hear something annoying. So please, let's just learn to appreciate our own. Probably it will stop other people who are intending to take the same trajectory. Thank you for the privilege. I yield the mic.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Yusuf. I really appreciate that. Thank you. The way road still long to 2027, not the year this one. The way they still are gone. I beg nobody close shop.
And the possibility of 10 years equity. And the possibility of 10 years in power.
Well, no, talk. Sarah, you don't sleep.
Even if you call me by 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., I'm still awake because this is the time that we fly at night. So destroy every attack.
You now, normally, I beg, just stay here if you talk to me.
Elijah,
You are enjoying politics.
you are just disturbing everybody. You're just disturbing everybody. This is the first person that is going to leave. It's not the first that will leave. It won't be the last to leave. People will always unravel. Right? But one thing I want to say, first of all, for people that have actually spoken earlier, sorry, excuse me, I was actually eating pounded yam and goosey soup before you called me to speak. Yeah, so moving on. Moving on. For some people that actually spoke earlier, I just wanted to, bring everybody up to speed on some issues, right? I don't know who mentioned this. I think it was JRVPR. And JRVPR has been shouting that my phone is about to die, my phone is about to die. You're still on this space. you're still listening. Your phone has not died yet. You mentioned that there are people who we actually see and we respect. These people, we see them, and these are the people we respect, not people, that are online, that, are making noise, quote and unquote noise, right? But I don't want to see it that way. Because there are people on Twitter. I never even came online like that throughout the campaign. I didn't come online. We were too busy working on we had the campaigns to plan, travel to, you get to the campaign ground, you have to start doing this, get the clothes and everything, start trying to, share campaign materials and all of that. Until the court period, so during the court time, and looking at the fact that a whole lot of people didn't know what was happening in court, let's bring them up to speed and allow them to see what is going on. But for me, I would always say that I respect people online because they brought that energy. But one thing I will not do is bring people online and put them in front of people who are actually on the ground. I will give 100% respect to people who I can see, like people who I know their name, people that are not wearing jewelry, 25, Miss Jewels. I will put people that I see, people that I know that are on ground, that I walk in. I will put them first before any other person. That I know that is just me, because these are the people that are going out there, that are taking the hits, that are being in front of every single thing. But most of these people don't even have followings online. They're not on Facebook. Most of them are not on Twitter. Most of them don't even have that large following. But every time you call them, they are always willing to come out and put themselves first. Every single time they'll put their lives on the line to ensure that work is done. So I will put them first before any other thing. So Imperfect was actually mentioning something about money. So people will come out and say this, and my net worth is this. I spent 50 million during the campaign. I spent 10 million, and I'm going to support what Imperfect said. This one is not true. If you want to talk, paste it there. Everybody's spending that, and then when you want to come and start misbehaving, you want to start saying, I spend this, I spend. Put what you spend there, then put it vis-a-vis to the money you collected. Because there are a whole lot of things that we don't want to talk. Make we know, just come talk. I spent 10 million on my money. I spent 15 million on my money. Put it there, how much you spent, with the receipt who you spent it to, and then put how much you collected.
Woman leader talk.
So that we can start, as in, make we use our make we use our eyes to do the audit, because all of this talk sometimes it pisses me off.
For movement where people die, you
It pisses me off.
100 million.
You know how many people were buried? And for anybody that wants to say, oh, we're moving from here to here, and because we're in PDP, we supported him, we have to go back to this PDP, and they'll move to then see, I'm sorry to say, but you have no freaking principle. You don't have any principle. You don't have ideology. You are the last person.
Thank you. It is built on principle, not what you
You are the
said
last
during the
person
election.
that is built on principle or ideology. The very, very last person. Because that means you have zero principles. That you are moving from left to right, from middle to you don't have any principle. You can't stand. And when you can't stand for anything, then you fall for anything. You fall for every single thing. That's why tomorrow when they come and wave something in front of your eyes, you are always ready to come and be writing us AI letters there obedience. You fall for everything. Because there's no principle. When you have principle, you stand at what you believe in, with what you believe in, with the people you believe in. And then you get it done.
Regardless of how much you spend.
No matter what it takes. And I will say this again, I will put it, quote me anywhere. Anybody that is telling you that in this opinion movement or a Labour Party they spent one couple, let the person tell us, I put this with the receipt, with your bank confirmation, put how much you collected. Because some of us we don't say a word, we just keep quiet for this movement. Then we just say, look, then we just let everything all fall for ground. But a lot of you talk too much. You talk too damn much. And you have zero ideologies. You can't stand for anything. Do you know what people face in this movement? Minus this movement in this country, you know what people face? You know why people came out to say enough is enough? How many of us were politicians before we came here? It's because we faced things. We saw life flash in front of our eyes. And then we decided to say, you know
Go
what?
now, better market, we sell and people buy them.
We're not going to do this anymore. We came out and we said, you know what? Politics changes everything. We sat down in our houses, woke up one morning, and we're hearing that they've changed our national anthem. Politics changes everything. So you cannot just sit in your house and say you're not going to get involved. And that brings me back to all of you that are saying, I'm following Peter, I'm not following him, but there's something in your head, deep inside that you need to go and dig in and bring back out. Because that's the most emptiest talk that I've ever heard. And you people are part of the problem. You're part of the problem. In Nigeria, how many people do we think? Look at CU people. CU people is the only civil rights organization right now that even every day they're out there speaking up. But how many things can they do? The only way you can make it change is bringing people of like minds, like belief, like principles, like ideology. You put them together. That is the structure. You go into a party and you get shit done. So what are we doing? I'm not saying I'm just following Peter. I'll be following now. Enter inside well. With no structure. You're following him. To go and do what? To just put your vote. So what are you going to do? And then other people that are not following him will come into the party and pick forms. And then you carry your empty head and follow Peter. I'll be helping to help him top to bottom. You do top to bottom and vote an idiot. And come out and say that our senators are not talking to us. There's something in your head. Our senators are not talking to us. Why didn't you join the structure and pick the funds? And then let us support. If we think we have the strength and the structure to support each other, why not come together be doing rubber stamp because we talk too much. He has gone, this one has left the party. Your comments are there to discuss about, oh, he made sacrifices. That brings me to the sacrifices. Some of you are online. All you see is what is online. Yahoo is what you are seeing. You don't know what is happening on ground. Then you want to come out and continue with that Yahoo. They made a lot of sacrifice. I saw it. It's 10 million. Because your head is empty. We better start giving ourselves brain and be seeing how we can start sorting things out. Because we have to build this and ensure that this is what we use to get our country back. I don't think anybody right now. I visited someone at the police station. He's one of the OC in the zonal headquarters, and you see how they were all complaining. They were all complaining. Do you think they like what is going on in the country? Everybody's calling, have you seen it? What? They haven't fall on the ground. Tomorrow people will still leave. Next tomorrow you can wake up in the morning and hear that year has gone. What are you going to do? Shout out from now to tomorrow. And let us say the truth. Let's call a spade a spade. The party is not structured. There's an issue in the party. There's a serious leadership crisis in the party. What is Peter Obi doing about it? Call a spade freaking spade. What is he doing about it? How is he calling out Abure? How are we sorting out the issue? How are we making sure that this party is what we use as our vehicle to ensure that we bring in the right people that will make this country what we want it to be? Then you call him out too. Everybody is leaving. Of course, there's a leadership crisis. We cannot see it. But one thing I will not allow anybody to do, I don't know about anybody, but I say this all the time. If I see you in APC, if I see anybody that is in APC, you are directly after my life. You are directly after my life. It's gone and bullets. You are pointing on my head. Because tell me the good thing that you have seen. A party that is, you're saying that LP has leadership crisis, have already did this. Then you are going to a party where Ganduje, their chairman, was openly saying, putting money inside his Bavariga. You are going to a party where, imagine, just 3 days ago, we watched children writing exam. We watched them dying in our eyes. The school collapsed. 22 people, over 60 people. 22 of them were children. Up until this day, not a single statement from anybody in that power, in that seat. Not a single statement from the federal government. So you are leaving somebody, you are saying the personal leadership crisis, you are going to where they are killing people. You're practically living from a cool
You join a terrorist
organization, to a cult group. And then you want me to shake your hands? I'm not going to shake your hands. But one thing I'm also not going to do is force your reasons for leaving. I won't force it. Of course, there's a leadership crisis. We know. Of course, there are issues we need to sort out. We know. Of course, Peter Obi needs to come out and also make sure that these issues are sorted immediately. We know. But you cannot leave where you feel has an issue and then go to the people that are even the king of the issues. In fact, that they are the ones that even have all the problems in the world. You're not the first to leave. Kenneth Okonkwo has come out and said, oh, you know what, I'm leaving. I'm taking a step back until these issues are sorted. Everybody's going to take a step back. We want to solve the issues. For some of us, we're not going to take a step back. So every NCC meeting, I'm there, man. What are we doing today? What are we doing tomorrow? What are we trying to get done? But if you want to take a step back, I would not fault it. I would not fault anybody who is saying, oh, there's a leadership crisis, because that's the truth. Let's not hide it. Let's not deny. It's the truth. There's a leadership crisis. Yes, take a step back. But you now want to take a step back and then start doing moonwalk. You have moonwalk. You have entered hellfire. You are still moonwalking inside the hellfire. And now you are no more moonwalking. You are even moving forward in the hellfire, dancing breakdance. And then you want me to shake you. Of course, I'm not going to do that. There's so many things that happen in the campaign. There's so many things that happen. The one thing I would not take is somebody to come out to say a sacrifice. don't know anything, just shut your mouth. If you want to start stating yourself, come and state it. Bullet point for bullet point. And let me make it your bullet point. You need to, I will state my own bullet point for bullet point. Evidences. So if you don't know, just calm down. Just stay in your lane. Somebody came up and was GRD PR. You came up and you are saying, anyways, there is an issue with the way that the Congress was done, the convention. There was an issue with it. So now finally, you know, there's an issue because I can remember a space we had where the one singing praises and drumming for Dr. Dayo. No, she's not a doctor because the honorary degree she gets, possibly she's an illiterate. She does not know that with ordinary degree are not called doctors. But moving on, Dayo Ekong. You were the one coming out to beat the drum that the convention, they made her this and it is okay, she has accepted this. You were here beating drums. Now you're saying the convention is as a problem. So we cannot pick which side to stand on. You cannot stand on your left hand today supporting the convention. Tomorrow you stand on your right, say you don't support. Nah. We need to actually make sure that we stand on what is just and what is true. We need to also make sure that we stand on our principles that we want Nigeria to be. Because sometimes we talk too much and we're talking. And for those of you that say you are in obedience, not LP, please, if anybody that is living LP, I don't want to see your comment because I swear down, I will say this Ogun will fire you. Ogun and Thunder will fire you. Don't even mention, don't even step in. Just remove your eyes, close it and go. Because why? Your obedience are not LP. So don't put your mouth in people that are leaving because you're also part of the problem. So it's either you get ready, put yourself together and go get a party card so that we can fix the party, or you respectfully just shut up and allow everybody that wants to leave. I yield.
No go anywhere. Sarah, go like see your muzzle. Because go like see your muzzle. Man, know how you
She no get on a week.
She said she needed to sleep by this time and now she did take good meeting now, so I'm not surprised. But Sarah, trust me, like to be honest, you made I mean, you can't see what is happening in Nigeria now. Like when I heard that this guy went back to APC, I couldn't ask myself question like, are we moving forward? You don't go test good thing like APC is it better? You know, are you going to APC now to say, okay, all the team I don't learn from? I mean, this guy don't go learn to kind things for PO and now I won't go give him to number because at this point I suspect everything now. You know, like he went upon all the party, he went back to APC to do what, like to bring a change or what? But anyway, everybody, like you said, everybody get everybody entitled to their own opinion or their decision. Very funny. I don't have for some reason I can't accept speakers, so I think a general need to come up. General Snow need to come up. I'll bring him up. So, but I will leave Aki and Sarah up here. Oma, you there?
There's no space yet. I don't know. Someone has to go down.
I'm here. I don't talk something, so I won't talk, man. Well, Sarah, I'm with you all the way, man. More, you know, if you leave LP, begin to go APC now. How now? How you go break our heart like that? How now? I beg, that's my stand, though. Of all these things, all the people where they want to talk, waiting they want to, if they don't spend 20 million, people sacrifice their blood now. Blood no go feed buy money. No amount of money we go feed buy person blood. People died for this movement. Now people died for this country. Now I make, you know, all this, I don't spend this, I don't spend that. But in all of these things, the only thing where they, you know, focus on, they say, you leave LP, you go, which what the fuck? Like, which reason? Wait, you take go back to APC, go to waiting for APC, go find waiting there. Eh? Make her go sleep. I beg, drop me off.
Come on, go sleep.
Go sleep. Me Nigeria. You see what happened for me this week now. Everywhere. For what? For me to come here, they hear say people I stand with, they go back APC. We don't go find anything there. Waiting there. I beg, good night. I make her sleep.
Oh, Mama dear, good night. No worry. No worry. Let's hear from Elijah. Dr. Sin, I'll see you. I'll come to you. Let's hear from Elijah.
Yes, thank you very much, my brother. I won't talk so much. Sarah, I want to say I'm tempted to tell God to collect some part of my blessing and bless you, but because of the situation we find ourselves in this country, I am very stingy with anything that will bring to my well-being. I rarely help. So let God just bless you with your own blessing. Having said that, please, if you come up here to speak, Balami is a great guy. I've told you people, if I could have, I can swear Ogun on behalf of Balami. That was how I believed in that guy. But this whole discussion is built on principles, not on what you did for Nigeria as a country. And then I want you to know that whatever you did during the election, the reason why it worked, the reason why you even did it was because of the candidate PO. We had a perfect market. And Igbo language is an human aroma. We didn't get markets where they sell itself. So you just had to enter. That thing you did was just for you to join the movement and see how to rescue your country.